Good morning, everyone. We are Team Error. The problem statement that we chose was AI-enabled virtual health assistant for refugees. The main intention of choosing this problem statement was because of the gaps that we could identify in the problem statement. So the gaps were basically the lack of access to the doctors, as they had a lot of locomotions from countries to countries. And the second was basically maintaining the medical histories of the refugees. And the third one was the language barrier that they used to feel. And the next was one of the technical gap, which was image analysis gap, uh, and symptoms understanding gap, and also the emergency response gap. This was the some of the gaps that we could identify in the current technical solution that is being running in the real world. So we came up with some of the really impactful solution for this. The first one was AI powered chatbot, which is basically a model which analyze the symptoms and image based analysis of a disease. And if the disease is critical, then it will direct our medical history. We will have something called a global ID for a patient, and that ID will give you all the medical histories. So for a refugee, when they travel from country to country, it is really important to know their medical history in order to treat them. So it analyzes the history, and then it will redirect to the doctor if it is critical. If non-critical, it will prescribe some of the medicines from the doctor, and it will redirect them to the local pharmacies or clinics. And next one is dynamic service allocations. If they want to attend any dental clinic or something based on their requirement, that is also allocated dynamically. And the third one is priority based alert. Based on the criticalness of the injury or the disease, it's going to alert the NGO about the medicines or the shortage of medicines or whatever it is. It's going to alert based on the priority. And the next one is when it comes to NGO dashboard, we are having two major features. One is case tracking and reports of refugees. And next one is the dashboard of real-time alerts. And we are continuing with the flow of our project.
Hey, hi. I'll be continuing with the flow diagram of our project. So initially, whenever the refugee, just like everyone has the Aadhaar card, we'll be having a unique ID for each and every person in the world, right? So it contains all the medical records, previous prescriptions given by other doctors. Yeah, and whenever they land into our page, they will be given three of the basic things like AI assistance and learn about the first aid education, and one more is like dynamic service. In dynamic service, it's nothing but we can find a nearby, we can open a maps, we can find the nearby NGOs, clinics and all. Our main what to say our main USP is like we store the global ID, and while chatting with AI, we can upload the image, give a prompt for that. For each and every prompt, what all previous prescription they have been taken, no, that will be attached, and that will be sent to our model. Our model will be then sent to, whatever response we'll get now, that will be sent to LLMs. From there, we'll get to know whether the a situation is a critical or non-critical. So based on critical and non-critical, other tasks will happen. So we'll quickly see the quick demo of that. So this is the landing page. Now when we go to AI assistant, say I'll upload an image. It's like some leg fracture. This what today. So what is being happening behind the scenes is like it will go to first image to text. That means we'll get the description of what the image is. Then we'll attach our medical history and then consider it as a consider no, critical or non-critical. So in classification, it is considered as moderate, but you can see all the basic precautions to be taken, and even it suggests what has to be the next steps. it shows to visit the clinic. So in that time, say for example in war and all right, doctors will be busy. They have to know that you are coming before in hand so that they can prepare the things for you. So you can just do ping doctor.
You have attached the screenshot.
Yeah, we have attached the screenshot of what we'll get. So if you see here, we'll get a twilly message like this. As of now, as it's not deployed, we will be viewing the report in locally. So if we go to this URL, this is the previous medical report of this person. So if we go below, what all prescription he was taking and all will be displayed, right? So based on this, the doctor can treat you better. And one more thing is like, uh, uh, so maybe it's like just a cough, right? It's not a critical because in war and all we have to save the bandwidth of the doctors also, right? So if it's not critical, we should not keep the doctors busy. Better we'll mention all the recommendation take steps to take. Then in this case, as it's like rest at home, if co-op worsens, then other basic recommendation is given. Is as it's like rest at home, we no need to visit hospital. We can check for click nearby medical stores. So whenever we open this page, it will ask your location details. When I allow it, okay, say for example, nearby I want to go to pharmacy to buy some pharmaceutical tablets. So this is this. You'll buy the near one. So yeah, it shows 6.2 kilometer and 23 minutes. If you choose this medical store, it's 7.2. So better which is near one, you will take this one, right? And yeah, you can get the directions of this. And without using AI chatbot also, they can directly visit our site to get the NGO related places nearby. So one more feature is like AI health assistant for refugees. It's always better that we have to learn ourselves, and some learning materials has been pasted here. It's just like key understandings, understanding the first aid treatment, how it has to be taken and all. Yeah, this is our prototype. Thank you.